Welcome back. This is Cerealsnax, and today I'm playing Far Cry 3. It's recently released, and it seems to be the hot thing right now in gaming, so I figured I'd pick it up. Actually, there was a Steam sale, so I picked it up and got it for relatively cheap, but of course it's going to get cheaper as time goes on. Anyway, I got this guy giving me missions, this guy named Dennis, although I suspect that's not actually his real name. He's a strange fellow because he's wearing a Marine outfit that has the name Dennis on it, so I'm guessing he stole it from somebody named Dennis. But anyway, we're just going to call him Dennis, even though that's kind of creepy. So the first mission, and actually I can talk a little bit about Far Cry, I guess, in general. If you've played Far Cry 1 and 2, you'll know that like they're kind of the leading edge in terms of graphics and making things look realistic. Of course, the downside is if you play Far Cry 1 today, you'll notice that it looks a little bit dated. So when they try to do this ultra realistic stuff, it tends to get dated a lot quicker than other stuff. You know, an example of that is Morrowind, which of course the graphics look dated, but I would say the gameplay is so good that it's actually held up. Whereas Far Cry 1, I'm not sure. It's still fun. So I enjoyed those games. They have kind of an open world feel to them. Actually, this one's kind of like, you know, Skyrim in a way, that you can kind of run around this entire island and do stuff. Although there are some differences, of course, between this and Skyrim, naturally. But so the first mission, and you can see I've done a few things already, and I don't know if I'm going to make this a Let's Play or not, but I guess it's kind of, my first video is always kind of a first impression. There's a lot of good things about this game, and I've played a little bit. I've played maybe 4 or 5 hours just to kind of get an idea, and I started over just now, and I'm actually at the very beginning of the game after you've escaped from these pirates that have captured you and your friends, and actually your friends are still captured and your brother's been killed. So I didn't show all that in my video because it's just more or less a linear cutscene gameplay where you have to do. But you can see the realism here. You know, you can shoot these trees. Of course, the bullets appear and the trees branches sway and all that stuff. So that plant doesn't sway. Let's go up here in the radio tower. Apparently, the radio towers, they're kind of like the whoa, snake just bit me. Ooh, just killed a snake. I'm having some weird graphics issues where things are kind of bright there. I don't know if I have to fix my video drivers, but it's not too bad. Apparently I cannot loot a snake. Interesting. Okay, you see these boxes I can loot. This is what reminds me of the whole Skyrim thing, because you can loot this sort of stuff, and of course then these tutorial things keep popping up in my face. Oop, snake. Great. So you got your loot rucksack, and you got stuff you can sell. So it's kind of like junk items that fill your inventory, and your inventory fills up pretty quickly, and you can actually do crafting to get a bigger inventory, so that's kind of neat. But let me just go up to the top of this radio tower and show you what this is all about. The graphics are very impressive, and in fact it runs a lot smoother than I expected on my computer. My computer is relatively new, but I still expected this game to stress it a little bit, although I've kind of found the optimal video settings that make it look good and also make it run well. I do notice that post-effect processing tends to steal a lot of the frame rate that you need. Let's go to the top of this tower and take a quick look around. It's really cool how much you can see. In fact, you can see here, let's see, this island is pretty huge, and I don't know the exact land mass of it. I don't think it's as big as like Just Cause 2 land mass, but I think it's still pretty large. Let's go up to the top here. And I'm guessing the way they've done it is ooh, there we go. This container, jade figurine, very nice. Sniper rifle ammo. So you can see there's like some kind of mission type tower over there. Let's go check that out. I think that is the gas station area down there. It's kind of, whoa, this is kind of trippy because you can actually see the tower is swaying. See, I'm not even moving my mouse. Because of the wind, the tower is swaying. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see here. Okay, there's that over there. Well, I don't want to go back down. Go back up. Ooh, a flock of birds. You can see the amount of realism they've put into it. It's pretty impressive. Now, some people have complained about the game getting boring, you know, once you don't have stuff to do, but man, I just find joy just in doing stuff like this, like just going up to the top of stuff and looking around. Pretty cool. Okay, let's activate this radio tower. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, just rip out the circuit board. That's cool. Alright. So it kind of reminds me of the towers in Assassin's Creed where it shows you what's around. Ooh, there's a chest down there. There's that mission tower I was talking about. Some kind of strange dock over here. I don't see a boat. I just see an old truck. One thing I really want to start doing, and I did a little bit during kind of my 4-hour session where I was just trying to get a feel for the game. The vehicles and stuff are just amazing, so I'd love to show you that. Ooh. So I'm not supposed to go back down the elevator, so you can actually use this zip line. This is one of the cool things too. This is a lot of fun. Watch this. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Of course, I go right through the tree. Whoop, there we go. You don't want to get cut by the zip line and get some kind of bacterial infection like people do, but regardless. Whoop.
Good.
Oh, whoa.
Show me a map.
So this is the Spike Lee lookalike Dennis again here. And some of this stuff is still tutorial stuff as we're starting here, but you can see some of the stuff on the map, and he's chatting about it. But essentially, you can see like the little animal markers here that you can go and you can hunt certain types of animals and get their skins, which will then allow you to make rucksacks and all that sort of stuff. You can see that every time you discover a radio tower, it's pretty cool. You actually get a free gun that you can get from the stores. So he wants me to go to the boar region to hunt boars. And I believe, actually, the first thing you can craft, the first rucksack you can craft is actually a boar rucksack. So let's set a waypoint on the boar.
If you want to save your friends.
So he's talking about basically that the whole, what I'm telling you, is the crafting and all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot of tutorial in this game, a lot more than I remember there being in Far Cry 1 and 2. Those games kind of just throw you right into the action. But we're going to go master the jungle for Dennis here. This guy's, this Spike Lee lookalike dude. Okay, let's close the map. Alright, so where is he? Okay, he's just kind of hanging out. So here, oh, here we go. So here's a car. And let's go hunt some boar. I'll show you what this is all about. You see, I love the cars. Far Cry 2 was like this as well, where you could get into the vehicles and it just felt very realistic. I actually feel like, look, there's a tutorial for driving. Well, I've already passed my driving test. I think I should be good. All right. But actually, the cars in this feel more realistic to me than they did in Far Cry 2, and I feel like the viewing of it seems more realistic. So, you know, you guys can probably picture yourself sitting in the driver's seat with me here. This is pretty neat. Now, the one thing I did like better about Far Cry 2 was the map, and I'd love to get like a mod that mods the map to be like the Far Cry 2 map. I don't know if that's possible. Whoa! Something crossing the road there. What is that? Oh! Goat trying to destroy my car. Okay. Okay, apparently new maps are available in the store. Apparently my rearview mirror has seen better days. I can't see a darn thing out of that thing. Look at that.
Which ones?
Okay. So the first quest here is to collect some boar skins and get some leaves. So let's do that. Nothing like collecting red, green, and blue leaves. So it's supposed to be a pretty robust crafting system. So let's do this. Maybe we can craft something cool here. Let's see if we can find a boar. Alright, we're at the hunting grounds. That's pretty interesting. There's probably some stuff to loot here too, but let's see if I can find a boar. Oh, shoot a pot. Great. Ah, here's some golden beehive, crimson leaf, which I don't need. Let's see here. Look at that. Just look at the trees and stuff. It's amazing. The shadows. Wow. Like I still am just in awe of it. And like I said, in 5 years we'll probably look back and say how crude it looks. But man, you know, the water and everything is just incredible. So while I run around and look at the plants and stuff and try to find a boar. Let's see. Ah, there's a boar. Okay, here we go. Shoot him right in the head and see if we can. Yes. Okay, that boar took 3 bullets. Right. So
you can do this.
All right. Gross. Okay, cool. We got 1 boar hide, and somehow the blood that was covering my hands is now gone. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. All right. Let's see. Ah. Flashing box over here. Handgun ammo. Okay, that's generic. Oh, there's another boar over here. Alright. Let's see how many bullets this guy takes. We hit him right in the forehead. 2 that time. Okay. Okay, getting a little better. Skin him. Ugh. Gross. Ugh. And the blood is gone. Amazing how quickly I can clean my hands. Okay. Let's see here. So I need some more colored plants. I got 1 red leaf, and I need 2 green leaf. Okay, so the map, if you look at the map, it shows you where they are. So See, I just run over here. Let's see, what is this? Arrow root. Okay, good. Got one. There's another one over here, it looks like. Now, if you're not into crafting and you're not into kind of the repetitiveness of Skyrim, I would think that this game may also not be your favorite thing in the world, because much like Skyrim, and I'm not saying this is exactly like Skyrim, but there are certain similarities. Like the enemies tend to be very similar. So I found that when you come upon camps and that sort of thing, you tend to encounter the same kind of enemies over and over and over again, which for me is not a big deal, but I can see why people would be annoyed by that, because oh, I have to do fast travel here. Let's see, how do you fast travel? Select fast travel, it says, but apparently I cannot select fast travel. Open map, select a fast travel icon and press OK. There we go. So like I was saying, there's kind of the repetitiveness. Like Skyrim, you know, you're always crafting the same stuff. You're always encountering enemies that are the same. The dungeons all look relatively similar. And that's kind of how this game works as well, but I enjoy that, so for me it doesn't bother me too much. Okay, let's see. Apparently we got a free handgun. So it says I've got a 1911 45 caliber. Let's get this small when fitted with a sound suppressor. So this is a little more accurate, and of course a little bit less damage. So let's just try it for now. We'll try the 6P9. All right, cool. All right, see, I got all my stuff in here. I need to sell some stuff. Let's see. Okay. Sell. So if we can quick sell. Let's see. I guess I can probably click quick sell and it sells stuff quickly. Now you can see the little crafting icon on the top here. It shows you that you can obviously craft with it, so that's good. All right, cool. All right, let's see now. Now I think I can actually. Whoop. If it'll let me actually go to the. Okay, there's a lot of menus here. Loot rucksack. Okay, nope. Handbook. Is that what it is? Trying to find the crafting one, but maybe it's not going to do that for me. Alright, let's not mess with it right now, because I'm sure that's part of the tutorial. And for some reason, that is not the exit. Okay, let's go this way. Alright. Let's go talk to Dennis, the creepy shaman guy who stole some Marine's shirt, and see what he has to say.
Dennis, I've got the plants
All
and
right,
animals.
delivering my stuff to Dennis.
Good. Then bend nature to your will. I will teach you.
Ah, see, he's going to teach us crafting. That's what I thought. Okay, good. Now I have a crafting option up here.
Now use the plants you found
So,
to craft 2 syringes.
So basically what you can do is you can go into here. You've got your syringes on the top, and you've got your loot rucksacks, your belt type things, and then your arrows. So I wonder if I can make a rucksack. I'd really like to make one. Ah, simple. Okay, good. Let's craft it. Or maybe it won't let me until I craft this. Alright, let's craft the medicine first. And then okay, good. Now can I craft one of these now? Have to, need to, and it won't let me. Well, alright, let's keep crafting these.
Good, Jason. You may
Okay, he's just showing me how to do
more
it.
powerful
Alright, great,
plants out
great.
in the woods, if you are lucky. Now, use the skins of the animals.
Ah, see, now he's
you
telling me to do
kill
that.
enlarge
Okay, see, I'm getting ahead of myself here.
crafting
Let's
will
craft.
allow you to carry more
Awesome.
weapons, money, loot, and syringes.
Okay, so
Yes.
now we've got a rugged
One last
rucksack.
thing.
Oh no, we've got a
The
simple
tower
rucksack. Now we've got to
It
upgrade
is a sign
to a
that you are
rugged
special.
one. So we'll get there.
You have the soul of a warrior. You progressed along the path.
Okay, now he's showing me how to do
Let me show you
skills.
how to
So as you can
act
see, there's a lot to this game.
with each
And
tattoo.
you
A
can spin
skilled
skill
master.
points, much like
You
in
can
games
choose
like
to learn
Skyrim, which
skills
I hate that I
in
keep
different
comparing it to it,
areas.
but
it
it really is similar in that respect. So let's see, let's do takedown.
It is done. As you
Cool skill, you press F when you're
Each
behind
skill
somebody and you
learn
can kill them
that a
really
tower
quickly.
will grow.
Good.
Choose
We've got
another.
2 skill points, so let's not do the grenade one. Let's do the other one. Let's do the sprint slide.
You have
Learn
done
that
well,
one. Okay.
Jason.
And that's it. And you get these new tattoos on your arm, which basically show you your skills. Awesome.
Hey, Felipe. We are driving to the outpost near Amanaki. We have one of the Americans. Come, have some fun.
What the hell?
Alright, so we got our first mission to go to an outpost and kill some of these pirates.
We have to get her back.
So let's do this.
Come, follow.
I think he's going to drive us there.
What's this outpost they've taken Lisa to?
The outposts are strong.
Alright, so he's talking about the strongholds, and what it looks like in this game so far, from what I've seen, is you take out these outposts, and once you take out an outpost, it actually becomes your team, your side's outpost. So Dennis and his crazy villager people take over that particular outpost, and it becomes yours to buy and sell and make like a safe house and all that sort of stuff. The only downside to it, of course, is that once you've taken over an outpost, it's yours, and therefore there's nothing to do there anymore except enjoy the scenery, which is what I think some people complain about. But you know, you got to beat the game at some point, and I don't mind having some kind of progression like that, taking over the island.
Look, I appreciate your help, but I just want to save Lisa and my friends.
You can see the cool environment here. There's some kind of smoke over there. It'd be cool to investigate. And that's what I really like about these games, is you just kind of run around and stumble into stuff that you never expected, and that's the interesting part about it to me. And even if there is a little bit of repetition, that's okay, because, you know, I mean, they can't be perfect, right? So,
let's
Like
get out of here.
I was once a stranger here.
All
You are
right.
not alone, my friend. We will wait for you to begin the attack.